Hi folks, I'm here to introduce the Wasted Modesto or Sounding Boards Your Highness review. This movie stars Natalie Portman, Danny McBride, and James Franco. This movie is kind of a homage to D&D. A lot of the jokes and humor in it are very D&D based. I felt the movie was quite good. King Jeff in the clip found it to be moronic, sophomoric. Robbie, on the other hand, enjoyed it, and like Robbie, it was my second time watching the film, and I found it quite pleasing. But King Jeff was just going to railroad Robbie in the clip until Czar Blandon came in, and Czar Blandon and King Jeff just had a king size Royal Rumble about this film. Both of them have different point of views. Brandon, or Czar Blandon I mean, pointed out that this movie has a lot of stuff to D&D. That any D&D player has had a lot of this stuff happen to them in the gaming room or at the gaming table, depending on where you're playing at. And a lot of the humor in it was quite funny, as where Jeff, his mind just couldn't wrap around it, and he's comparing this to other fantasy films, like the Lord of the Rings animated movies, and stuff like that, not realizing that this is a parody or a comedy of fantasy films, and in which case he just doesn't quite grasp the whole big picture of the film. And so, as the clip continues, there ensues an argument between them. So in turn, you're going to have to decide if this is a movie for you. Because after all, Your Highness is actually a very good film. And this is H261 telling you. But you're going to have to watch a clip and decide and choose points from Czar Blandon or King Jeff about this film. After all, in the end, it is your dollar that's going to pay to rent it. It is your time that's going to pay to see it. And if you don't like it, it's going to be you wanting that time back that you could have well spent doing nothing. Because after all, we like to say we're going to do something, but in the end, we do nothing. It's human nature.
Hello, I'm right here, and I'm here to interview Jeff on his...
Are you confident in what you're saying? Because you went, hello, I am Robbie here.
I'm here to interview Jeff on his opinion of Your Highness.
Well, Robbie, we can't see the movie. Thank you.
Okay.
What are you doing here, Brandon?
He's here in case I epic fail.
Which, are you going to join in now, Brandon, before he does?
We have some laughs out of it at least.
Jeff, what is your opinion?
Oh, what are you going to direct as the opinion? In other words,
I liked it.
Fill the question. Is it a good film, bad film?
I liked it.
Do you got a cookie jar of
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Why did you think it was funny, Robbie?
Because it made me laugh. It had some good.
So do you feel that any film that falls into any kind of idea here will make you laugh? Do you find that what you got out of here was a complete film?
Yeah, I was entertained by it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In what way?
It made me laugh. I felt I liked the story.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I liked the characters.
You feel that the characters were well developed?
In my opinion.
Okay.
Yes, in your opinion, Robbie. Stand by your opinion, don't.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay, well, fair enough. I found a lot of this to be derivative. It just simply wasn't that interesting. It really wasn't that interesting.
Hold on. That's pause. You found a parody to be derivative. Imagine that!
Okay, the point being here is that most parodies still come with a sense of that you care about the characters, and not one of these
you're being
that
overly
I
critical.
really care about. Even the characters themselves didn't care about their characters because it showed in the way that they performed.
Wrong. I know for a fact.
Natalie, it's all you could do. Just
Wrong. I know for a fact, and I have evidence.
Say, Phil, get me out of here.
No, she's not.
Feel my tongue wet!
Which one? Which one?
Him for right now.
Oh, Jeff?
Shut up, because I know for a fact and I have evidence to the contrary that she enjoyed and loved working on this film. And if you let me run out to my house right now, I will go get that evidence.
Anybody
Dun,
can
dun,
say
dun.
that. We
Now-
worked on it.
Now, hush, hush. Jeff, you're making... Okay, Robbie's got a point here to
Well,
get
he's
us...
playing
No,
devil's
Was I on the movie?
He's playing devil's advocate.
no. You're playing devil's advocate by saying these people felt that they didn't enjoy the film. Maybe they did enjoy the film.
They
In
enjoyed,
fact,
enjoyed working.
Danny here, McBride, he did this as a favor.
Wow. It must have been a big favor.
Oh, that's horribly rude.
Not to mention the fact that they were basically acting like guys playing D&D. I mean, that's a good thing.
Well,
in
they
this
were
kind of
having
film.
Do you
fun.
feel that they captured enough of the spirit of D&D played?
Yes!
Yes!
Exactly
Hell,
like it.
my
So
God!
in a sense, it's not imaginative. It's not.
Jeff, have you ever played D&D?
No.
Then shut up and get out of here!
What I'm looking at is
What you're looking at is
I'm
I'm
not a
Jeff. I'm like to complain. I'm going to say that this means this when it actually doesn't, but I'm the old guy, so my opinion actually matters. You know?
And this is coming from the pinnacle of maturity.
Holy hell!
Wow.
Brandon Powerbomb!
well, so you feel passionately about
Jeff, you
it.
just got FU'd by Brandon.
No.
Yeah, you did. They're acting exactly the way they're supposed to.
Why do you want to say this is worth your time?
Because we enjoyed it!
It's a live action.
Why are you
D&D
yelling,
game.
Robbie?
Yeah, you're
Robbie,
Sorry.
Robbie, put your head in
It's
your
not-
crotch
It's not
and breathe.
necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, that
The
was.
point here is
Sorry.
playing off both points of it. For a positive and negative review, you have to
But
balance
you're
it
not.
out.
But it's not balanced out. You're just
No.
making
You
just
up
said-
things. You're just
Okay,
making
like
up
everything
stuff.
else, it depends on what you're in the mood for. And,
I mean,
and
you know,
this, I don't think in fantasy adventure this one cuts the mustard. It just doesn't.
Well, you've never played D&D.
But I've seen a lot of fantasy adventure films, and
It's
this
a
is
par-
not
it's
even
not a-
close to
It's not a fantasy.
It's
It's
not
not
a-
even a good parody.
It's
Parody
not
of
a
a
fantasy
fantasy
adventure film. It's
You
a
know.
parody of a fantasy
Yeah,
adventure
but it's
film.
not a very
There's a
constructed.
difference.
You don't even know what you're talking about. It's a genre that you have known
well,
nothing
you spend
about.
half your time trying
not
to
even a
do
member of it.
awkwardly sexual and drug humor.
Have you
just
ever seen
because
people
they
play D&D? That's what they do.
that's a pointless.
Oh my!
That's a pointless.
I mean, how many times have I been...
So you're just saying the whole D&D crowd is unimaginative and just basically likes wee-wee jokes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So this isn't for a target audience.
Basically.
Wow. It is.
And
it
frankly,
is a big
you're
target.
arguing
Apparently.
imaginative. I mean, I've seen
Big
the movies
target.
I've seen the movies you like. They tend to be kind of... They put you to
Well,
sleep.
that's the same thing, is what you're interested in. As far as my viewpoint of it, this is not what it should have been. It could have been a whole lot better.
Would
It could
you
have been.
prefer
It
some
could
nice
have been
Shakespearean
tightened up
soliloquies in the
script.
middle of the
When
parody?
you've got gaps of almost 2 minutes where basically the characters are not motivated to do anything, that's a fault of the scriptwriter and the
That's
director.
D&D!
That's
Robbie, don't scream. You don't need to scream, Robbie.
That's a truism.
fun
to the
fun
thing that they're
life
doing.
that's in any kind of parody, and this isn't it. It doesn't have. It has no life. It has no fun in it.
How does it not have fun in
It's
it?
supposed to be. You're supposed to laugh. And did
You
you ever have a real hard belly laugh out of this film?
You were the only one that didn't.
It's because it wasn't funny.
Okay, 1, 2. You're 4 to 1. Everyone else in here was
I
laughing.
found
at
it absolutely, unrelated.
But let's put it this way, Jeff. That was my second time of seeing it. Robbie's second time seeing it. This guy didn't even tell us he owned it. For shame.
So it was already weighted.
That's what you get for lying to us.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Remember, lies make baby Jesus cry.